poetic method.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Until their client either buys or fucking dies!
Sober. Fucking sucks.
I think we got a fucking drug problem here, man. Good morning, guys. How we doing? Happy Saturday. GM. Fucking A, dude. How about it? How about those NFTs? How about those we're back vibes? God damn. God damn, we're back. Good morning, guys. Who's here? Who's hanging? Edge, good morning.
It doesn't exist. It's
China GM's, buddy. Barry, Christian, Cutie, Six Hole. Great to see you guys. Dude, thank you. What? Why? What? Why? You're very, very kind. You're very fucking kind. Why'd you give that away, man? It's nice of you, but a free mint for something that is definitely gonna cook. For something that's definitely gonna cook, dude. And obviously fucking cooking. Dude, super curious. Dude, OpenSea, good shit. Yep, I saw Buddy checked his OpenSea, kind of ranking, whatever. I got to peek at mine. Dude, my friends traded way more than I realized. Way fucking more than I realized. Let me throw this on screen. I don't know if we got anybody new watching today because the hot mint, whatever's going on. If you're new, man, subscribe. Inside NFTs at NFTLDR. Used to stream 7 days a week here. Right now, I stream just Saturday and Sunday here. I'm always brainstorming a way to get on here during the weekdays. But subscribe here. That'll be coming at some point. For now, here on the weekends, every damn week, we don't miss it. And on the weekdays I stream every morning over on Slam. Actually, every afternoon, too. 2 shows a day over on SlamX Official. 7 days a week, you're getting the contents. You're getting the contents here. Subscribe to both, but you know what? Let's take care of my baby, this channel right here, right now. All right. The Fukuhedrons. I still don't know if I say it right. I think that's how you say it. Big mint yesterday. People have been waiting for this. A few weeks at least, right? Few weeks at least. Hot mint coming from the Nakamigos team. Incredible fucking mint. Easy call, and I hope a lot of you did end up minting that. The Fukuhedrons mint. Easy fucking call. Mints it, what, 0.0019? We're talking like $200. Easy call. For a few reasons here. We'll get into the reasons why, but easy call. I hope people minted up 5x from mint. Your $200 buy into this collection's turned into $1,000. And you know what, guys? I think it's just the freaking start here. Just the freaking start. Yeah. Let's get into the price predictions. Do I think it 10x's from here? Yeah, I absolutely do. I'll say it right here just because I know some people tune out, after just a few minutes. It is not going to 0.1 next week. It's not going there within a few weeks, but does this get to 0.1 over the lifespan of this cycle, or when the market gets to peak euphoria. Dude, yeah, absolutely. I don't think I would have thought that initially, like looking at the mint, deciding if I'm going to mint or not. Again, yeah, absolutely mint. I wouldn't have said 0.1 for sure even a day ago, even during the middle of the mint yesterday. But seeing how the collection was received, spending time looking at the art, and the art's fucking phenomenal. That's the biggest reason why I'm going to make some of these predictions. After letting this marinate now for half a day, maybe a little longer, this goes to 0.1. This probably goes to 0.15, and it doesn't shock me if this goes to 0.25. I don't think it gets there, but nothing's going to shock me with how freaking crazy this cycle's about to get. Nothing shocks me. 0.1, yeah. Abso-freaking-lutely 0.1. Remember, guys, I make my predictions. The price predictions are always when peak euphoria, right? When the market's going absolutely parabolic and we're not even, dude, we haven't even started. This, if anything, this is the very start of that happening. When it happens, yeah, these 0.1, 0.15. So if you got a bag of them, if you're sitting on a few, maybe ride a couple of them, like you're way up right now, take some profits, but keep that in the back of your mind that these probably do get to 0.1, 0.15. So I'm holding some. Yeah. It's such an incredible collection, though. Okay. Walshy. God damn it, Walshy. Good to see you, man. Fucking Walshy. That's okay. No helps. No helps. In fact, if you hit no, you got to do a thumbs down on the video. That's how that works. Walshy, I bet. Dude, Walshy, your OpenSea airdrops could be ridiculous, man. Assassin, GM, sir. Proud new dad, right? Congrats, man. Fucking cool. Whirly Girl, GMs, good to see you. Gotcha. Now, Choina, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. Hey, good win. It's a really, really good win for your buddy. So again, yeah, 10x from here. Yeah, dude, it's not going to be hard. You know what they're priced at right now? You know what these are priced at? In ETH. These are a quarter ETH. So picture peak euphoric part of the run. Do you think Fukuhedrons get to 2.5 ETH? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking absolutely. This Ordinal's ecosystem's so undervalued right now. It's so undervalued. All of it. Yeah, there's a lot about this. It's I would say this. It's less about what's special about them, and it's more about execution and who's the competition and, narrative. There's a lot to it. I think the art is some of the best on Bitcoin, period. As far as a derivative, like it's a derivative of Node Monks. I'm sorry, the art is fucking stellar. It's better. Subjective, but right, better. The art's phenomenal. Hang on. Edge, somebody's got a tracker, I think, on Dune or some shit. We'll see if we can find the OpenSea tracker deal. We'll see if we can find that. Yeah, not shocked at all here, man, Walshy. And you got a few... Walshy, you got to be like top 1% traders. You crushed it last cycle. Crushed it. Do I think Nakamigos do a 10x? I don't. I don't think Nakamigos do a 10x. I won't be shocked. That also puts Nakamigos up to 2.5 ETH. So with that said, yeah, maybe. Maybe. You know what I do think too, though? The Nakamigos team, what are they called? Like HIFO? It's something like that, right? HIFO. I think they found their home on Bitcoin. Like, not officially. They're not officially, the Bitcoin project, but these guys have been releasing fuck, I want to hold this. I want to talk about this after. Well, fuck it. Okay. These guys, I think they're maybe the best collectibles project in all of Web3. Bitcoin feels right for them, right? Nakamigos are just pure collectibles, pure PFPs, but, collectibles. That's what these things are. And at this point, man, Nakamigos are kind of iconic, right? In the thick of the bear market, these things still survive. With that rabid community, like rabid, they're like, Nakamigos are a cult, and they're great traders. I think what I mean by great traders is, like, they're super active, and they chase rarity. They're those kind of traders. That it's exactly who, well, they're us. You know what I mean? Like they're full on freaking, NFT degens, hardcore. So HIFO, tell me if I'm wrong, guys. I think HIFO. They dropped these collectibles. They dropped them on ETH. They did Nakamigos. They did Nakamigos cloaks last year too. This is, in the bear market, dropping these cloaks. That was one of those things that felt like it was like, just wrong time. When you're doing what they're doing, though, there's no wrong time. You just do things. And they always do things that are rewarding to their holders, too. I imagine, I'm pretty sure cloaks were free to claim for Nakamigo holders, I think. They did the cards, too, right? Crypto trading cards beginning of this year. These guys are just collectible machines, and they drop really interesting, really great-looking shit. They're a really, really a good team. Okay, so now if they're dropping just pure collectibles, man, you get your choice of collecting their shit, anybody's stuff. If you get the choice between ETH or Bitcoin, man, I'm picking Bitcoin every time. That's why I'm saying that team feels like Bitcoin has always been waiting for them. Bitcoin was their spot. Their shit, it just belongs. And man, when you're an ETH project and you're going to Bitcoin, first off, that's not an easy task, right? I can't say that the Bitcoin community is waiting to embrace you with open arms, but if you do it well, they just might. And man, they did it well. They did it well by dropping phenomenal art, right? The art is really fucking good. They were priced right. I don't think 200 is a crazy ask. And now you got that whole rabid community that's now here on Bitcoin. A lot of them guys getting into ordinals for the first time ever. This is a perfect situation, a perfect setup. And I think you're seeing kind of just the potential of this in floor prices. The fact that Fukuhedrons, dude, they're more expensive than Nakamigos. They flipped the daddy project. That's crazy. That's a big time indicator of where these things go. It's a big time indicator here. But yeah, do I think Nakamigo? Oh yeah, so Nakamigos, we talked that. They can. Nakamigos, you're right. Larger collection. It's a 20K. I think they can get to 2.5. Especially, look, they won me over. I don't hate Nakamigos. I just don't care about them. I don't care. I didn't give a shit about Nakamigos at all. If somebody, maybe here and there, I've been tempted to buy one when the price is low enough. Here and there, I've wanted one, but I've never really cared about the team, and I've never really cared about the community. And I've always thought the art is cool, but nothing more than that, right? But man, this new collection has got me appreciating that team in a whole different way. Where all of a sudden I'm like, fuck, dude, if I make some money off these, which obviously up, but I would love to grab a Nakamigos now. Yeah, I think this actually is so bullish for the Nakamigos collection because the Fukuhedrons are so good. It's really cool. Whirly Girl, are they making a game around cloaks? Yeah, free mints for all those. It's awesome. That's a killer team. Luna, good morning. Dude, it's always so weird having people watch on X. It's really fucking cool, but it's just weird. It's weird. Cool weird. It's cool weird. Man, yeah, these are too cheap. Let's get in the collection. Let's like kind of walk through the mint process. Let's review right now first, like how they're looking, what secondary's looking like, and then let's run it back through the mint. You know what? Pizza Pets, I don't think I'm going to play the game, man. I don't know. And I know that if you don't participate, you can't even trade the thing. I don't know. I might just sell it real quick. I like Virtual Pets, by the way. I love it. I've always wanted, okay, I used to play a game called Phantasy Star Online, old Dreamcast game. And you have a little companion called a mag, and you got to feed it, and it evolves, and it levels up, and it boosts your character, but it changes its appearance based on, what you feed it. And that's what got me into Virtual Pets. Not that I play with them, right? I don't fucking play with those now. But it made me love like a little companion. And this space has always needed a companion NFT project, something that feels very alive and is super engaging. So I like the idea of Pizza Pets. Who the fuck's got time for that now? Like, nobody's got time for that. So instead, I just use ChatGPT as my like companion. Assassin, it's Magic Eden, I think. I don't know if they show that though, like the listing depth and prices. I don't know if they do. I bet you that's coming. Also, I wonder if OpenSea is going to integrate ordinals, right? If that's going to be part of their announcements coming up here, it might be. Okay, Fukuhedrons. Let me change. I'm going to experiment with the view a little bit. All right, let's see if this works. I think this is fine. Okay, first off, mint at 0.0019. Slow mint, guys. Really slow mint. Granted, 10K collection and also middle of the day, but I was worried not that it wouldn't sell out, although maybe for a moment that thought was there. But I did get worried about, price predictions for a minute. And then they started moving. And you know what it is that keyed me in? It was looking through sales, right? And this was happening during the mint. I was looking through the sales feed, and I saw people shopping for Rarity. Oh, thank you, early girl. I was getting a little anxiety there seeing the X logos. I'm telling you, dude, it was really cool seeing Jordy and you here yesterday. I'm just saying. Okay, as the mint is happening, and let's say we were 60, 70% minted out, sales feed looking really actually decent because they dipped below mint price. So somebody who just wanted to get in the game, right? Get a little skin in the game. They weren't minting necessarily. They were buying on secondary cheaper than the mint price. Great play. Great play, and I think people should have been playing that a little more, myself included, because it was clear what way the momentum was going here. Okay, but in the activity feed, you're seeing stuff not selling for 0.0017, 0.0018. No, you're seeing people go like, 3, 4, 5x above floor, grabbing the rare stuff. Man, guys, that is always a huge, huge indicator. I know you guys know this. That is a key indicator, though, when you're watching a mint. If people are scooping up rares, and if you see a lot of people doing that, that tells you there's people that have long-term conviction, right? Because think, my price prediction for the collection was, 0.01? And I think I said on stream, too, 0.01 is what they get to, and, 0.03 is kind of like the ultimate target. I've adjusted that up, by the way, clearly. I've adjusted that way up. 0.03, okay? When I see multiple people going in and buying some of these at 0.01, that's it. That's the signal to me. People are buying these at 0.01. That tells me, okay, other people see value at those things at the level that I think the commons are going to be, the standards, the floor. That was it. When I saw that, and you have to see a bunch of it, but when I saw a bunch of it, game fucking on. That's when the alarms start going off. I'm like, okay, not only is this a good-looking collection, not only is it probably going to do what I'm thinking, I think it's going to do more. And as the mint went on, you saw it kind of picking up pace. You actually saw the buying off the floor picking up pace. Again, people buying under mint price. That's what you saw really starting to escalate, along with the rarity hunting, too. The cool thing, Whirly Girl, you could probably speak on this. Cool thing with probably Nakamigos, too, but these Fukuhedrons, there is rarity beyond the traits. And I don't know what those are yet. I'm still spending time learning this collection, but people buy these for different reasons, not just rarity. They go for a well-composed, a well-composed character. And there's some really, really nice ones that stand out, even if they're not rare. And I'll tell you what, those usually perform better. If you start playing the floor game, you have a nice-looking NFT. You have a nice-looking Fukuhedron. You put it on the floor, it's a lot more liquid than something that looks like it was thrown in a blender, right? So you got people not just hunting for traits, but you got people looking for really well-composed little guys here, and that was going on too. In fact, Whirly Girl, are there any hang on a second. Kala, fucking A, dude. Hell of a play, dude. 23 of them at 4. Dude, that's awesome. Fucking GG's. Huge. I saw somebody that dropped, what was it, a quarter Bitcoin. I think it was they minted or bought 160 of these at the floor. They're up to almost 2 Bitcoin. It's 1.6, 1.8, something like that. Right? You gotta learn to identify the stuff that's gonna cook. The earlier the better, right? That person that did that, they saw what we saw live yesterday. They saw it. If you can zero in on that feeling, that I know feeling, I know these are going to cook. That guy's got a fucking payday. That guy just made his year. That guy just might have made 2 years worth of salary just from being able to spot the kind of the winner, the hot collection early. Fucking incredible. Dude, nice play, though. 23 of these at 460. Beautiful 2x right here. And, man, my prediction, 0.03 in the short term. I don't think these are going to slow down. I normally am expecting some kind of pullback. I don't know if these are going to slow down because people like me are talking about them this way. I think Yeah, I think these maintain this momentum. I don't think it'll be long before we see them at 0.03. It might be this weekend. Could be today, could be tomorrow. And then 0.05 is maybe the shorter term target next week or two before they go to 0.1, 0.15. Again, peak euphoria. That prediction, by the way, I'm going to do it again, guys. I'm going to do it. But that prediction is when the other ones, the big boys, get to the next level, right? Node Monks, Puppets, OMB, Quantum Cats get to 1, 2 plus Bitcoin floor. And they are going to get there. When they're there, Fukuhedrons are easily at 0.1. Easily at 0.1. Easily at 0.15. What we actually have to watch for now, too, this is way out there. I don't think this is what happens, but look, I don't look at Fukuhedrons anymore, and this quickly, I don't look at them as a derivative. I don't look at them as a Node Monk derivative, even though they are. And obviously, that's in my head. They are that. But that art is so fucking good. And they've got their own narrative, and they got that established team, and they got that crazy community of traders. I don't know, man. I don't think I don't think they remain priced like a derivative. I see them pulling up on Node Monks. Man, there's probably a period. This is out there. I don't want to say it, but I will. But there's probably a period where they can pull up close to even. I don't know. It would have to happen low, like around this mark, and I don't see that happening. But the point there is, I don't think they're 1/10 of the price of a Node Monk. I actually think they can get maybe halfway there, maybe a little more. I think they can be looked at as one of the most premium assets here on Bitcoin. Very early to be saying that, but they got a different kind of energy. That is a different collectible. In fact, I was looking through this morning over here on Magic Eden. I can't fucking find a good collection to compare them to. I can kind of compare them to Bitcoin Frogs, and that's another 10K collection. And those got to 0.5 Bitcoin. I can kind of compare them to that. But for the life of me, even Eons or Aeons, I'm kind of comparing it to that too. That's a 10K edition collection, I believe. I think the art's way better in Fukuhedrons, way better. I can't compare them. The community's different. I think the community's much stronger too. So I'm struggling to find a good collection to compare them. And the fact that I can't really, and guys, throw out your suggestions, but the fact that I can't is why I can kind of start getting in the headspace where I can project the price being way higher. Way, way, way higher. Way higher. I probably want to get plugged into that Naka community too. I want to get a feel for their rarity, what they're valuing. Earlier today, someone minted 150. There we go. Okay, that's the one. That's the tweet, Whirly Girl. That was it. That's incredible. That's it. Top 5. Okay, it's so easy. It's easy, and they're so far out of reach for most people. But it's Node Monks, it's Puppets, it's OMB, it's Quantum Cats, and the next one is tricky. Yeah, I don't know if there's even one beyond that. It would be like Opium or Frogs or Pizza Ninjas, and I actually put Based Angels up into that next, that last spot. I don't think it's Based Angels, but it might be. Those go to 0.1. Those are definitely going to go to 0.1. But yeah, I'm unsure with the rest. I don't think there's anything on par with those 4, though. Node Monks, Puppets, all those, right? So to me, Fukuhedrons are now in that next ring down. To me, Fukuhedrons are kind of like Ninjas, Based Angels, Frogs, Bitcoin, Punks. To me, they're in that bubble, that circle. And I think they're, like every bit as good as any of those. If not better. I got crazy bag bias right now. I mean, they look fucking amazing to me. So I'm trying to not have that influence the thoughts and predictions right now, and it is for sure. But I put these in that next ring down already, which is why I'm so bullish on where they go already. And guys, I know this ecosystem very well, very fucking well. There's probably few people out there, and a lot of you are these people, by the way. But I would say there's very few people that know the Ordinals ecosystem as well as me. And guys, that's not toot my own horn. It's just I work in the space. I do this 24/7. It's kind of all I do. And was in here buying and collecting and writing about this, guys. I would write about this. I probably have the first ever article on Yahoo Finance about Ordinals. right? I've been writing about this since January of 23. So I know it very well, like very deeply. I can't think of a collection to compare this to. I think instantly out of the gate, this is one of the best collections on Bitcoin. Again, this is where I'm like, fuck, is that all bag bias? I know it's not, but I gotta say it just because I want people to be aware I have exposure, right? There's some influence there, but I know this stuff intimately, and there's nothing like these. Art has been a problem on this chain too, right? People that, for the most part, have not loved the art over here, the PFP collectible art. This one changes that. It changes it. Yeah, you know what? I tweeted that this morning. Rumors that people, yeah. Rocky, good morning, man. Rocky, did you mint? Did you get some? Benny, good morning, man. Average entry. Okay, I minted 2, and I bought 2 for 0.01 each. I think 0.012, I got one of them, but I'll show. I minted 2, and I just got regular ones. And then I bought the cow, I think, for 0.012. And I bought the frog for, I think, 0.009. I'm going to double check these. Yeah, 0.009 is the frog. And this is where the experience comes in and getting, feeling that energy. I'm looking at them, and cows and frogs were almost the same price. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, well, this is easy. Like, cows way less, like a third of the supply of frogs. It's like 80 of them. So something's going to give, and I don't think what's going to give is frogs getting cheaper. People fucking love the frogs. So I'm like, I think it's the other way. I think it's cows separate. And what's interesting that's happening here is we don't have a lot of cows in collections out there. You know what I mean? There's no cow meta. So something's kind of happening here because these cows are basically, if we're talking like ratio, it's basically the most valuable trade out there. Not counting like the ducks, which are the rarest. We'll get into rarity. Not counting the ducks, not counting like the robots, but if you compare the hyenas and the cows and the frogs, those are the 3, high-end rare ones, not the top ones, but the, kind of right below that. Cows are kind of the most valuable of those 3. Yeah, 0.012 for the cow. And I'm going to show you floor prices now. These were so easy to get, right? The thought process is, again, people shopping for rares, people scooping up that floor, right? Just buying up the floor because they were cheap. And then the mint picking up pace. And I'm like, okay, my price prediction then is 0.01 Bitcoin. Why would I not go and buy the rare things at 0.01, right? Yesterday. Why would I not buy them at 0.01 when everything is telling me my prediction's right, that the floor should be 0.01? Because at that point, the rare one should be 3, 4, 5x higher. And it's exactly how it's played out. All right, here's frogs. 0.035. Guys, $3,500. $3,500. What is it? 260 of the frogs. And then, of course, I see those at the same price as cows. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. By the way, I didn't think they stood out look-wise. They didn't stand out. They fucking stand out now. They look so good now. They're so cute. But yeah, 0.055 now. And I think are they priced higher? They're priced higher than the hyenas. That doesn't last long, by the way, but this actually goes back to how they look. These look great. The whole collection, man, looks incredible. Whole collection looks incredible, but I'll tell you what, this could be bag bias. I'll say that. This could be 100% bag bias, but all of a sudden the cows look really cute. Because I don't think I've seen any cutesy cows out there in any collection. All of a sudden, these really stand out to me. Bots, second most valuable, or second rarest. Look, they're rare, and yeah, they stand out. They're cute in their own way, but you know what? They don't feel, they don't give me like the tingles like cows do. And again, cows didn't at first, they do now. Ducks are the cutest in the collection. These are the rarest. Unless there's like a 1-1 trait, a 1-1 type. I don't think there is. I think ducks are the easy winner, both because they're cute and because they're super rare. I love these. See, and these to me give me the cows and ducks have a similar vibe to me. Maybe frogs are there too, but those two in particular, cows, ducks, really fucking cute. To me, those make this collection unique. Like every collection has a certain trait or there's something about it that makes you like think of that collection. It's kind of like it helps give it its identity. I think the cows and the ducks give us the identity of this collection. I think. I'm not locked into that thought yet. Whatever. Something there. There's something there. They're really cute. They're really, really good looking. And so then I'll say this. There's a big opportunity in this collection still. Floor at 0.01. And now my prediction, again, I'll say this peak euphoric part of the market. My prediction now is 0.15. I definitely see a 10x in here. You're going to be holding a little bit, but I definitely see a 10x in here. And you know what? When that happens, and if things do what I think they're going to do, again, when I say this, keep in mind what happens is not going to make sense. It's going to be ridiculous. But when these get to 0.1, 0.15, I'm sorry, but at that point, ducks are going for I think higher, but let's say 1 to 2 Bitcoin for these guys. Shit. Again, nothing's going to shock me. I think higher. By the way, black background, very rare, fetching about double floor price, even on a standard. This is like, I think, the grail of the collection, unless there's another black background. Oh, question. I need your help. We got to peek at eyes. That's a good point. Okay, question. On Magic Eden, how can you look at the whole collection, not just what's listed? I've never figured this out. I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know how you just, because I want to see all the ducks, not just the listed ones. How do I see them? And we got to dive into eyes, because I have not spent any time with that. And you guys, like you've said, they stand out. To me, they do, but they don't. To me, type is, well, maybe it's obvious. Type is first. Maybe it's eyes next. And there are some really cool eye traits. Yeah, if and when this collection gets to a 0.1 floor, ducks are going 1+. Easily going 1. In fact, what are they selling for now? Yeah, I'm bad with sorting here. Ducks go 1+, and that's an easy call. Bots are then 0.5 up to 1. There's 25 of those. And then I think frogs, cows, hyenas are 0.25 up to 0.5. That's where I see those settling. Again, this is if those normal standard ones go to 0.1, 0.15. I think they're gonna. And so I think these are all going to be 0.2, 0.25. I think okay, this is not as easy of a play as yesterday, but also I'm going to say it is. I think this is an easy play. Look, if you're liquid enough to play it, and if you got that time, if you can sit on these for a minute. Cool thing with Nakamigos now seeing their history on ETH, there's almost no execution risk because it's collectible. You get your collectible. They don't promise utility. They don't promise anything. You got another great collectible. Although somebody's starting to put in my ear that maybe they're going to drop a rune. It's not based on anything, I don't think, but maybe they're going to drop a rune. Maybe. So if you're looking for anything that could kind of push these, maybe to another level, the hype's going to do it all on its own. When people realize these aren't dipping, when people realize these aren't pulling back to 0.003, they could pull back to 0.005, by the way. I think that's possible. I don't think it's likely, but I think it's possible. But when people realize that this is the real deal, because I bet you most people haven't settled on that yet, but when they realize it's the real deal collection, that's where they send. Cool shit, Trojan. Have fun, man. Great to see you, buddy. Yeah, I think a huge opportunity still in this collection. Wait for a pullback, sure, But also, I would say don't be shocked if you don't see a pullback. I wouldn't be shocked. Such a good collection, man. It's so good. I want to peek at eyes. Anybody who's got insight into eyes, I'd be curious. And again, if somebody knows how I can view everything in the collection, I would love to hear that. Because I just, otherwise I got to go to OpenSea. Arm type, big dark, goes with a robot trait. I'm going to show black here real quick, the dark mode background. See that? Double the floor, 0.02. That's probably, you know what? If you want to play Rarity a little bit, normally backgrounds do not have that much extra value, right? But they do in this collection. They seem to. They are regularly fetching double floor. If you're looking for a rare, but also, not so expensive, it's probably the black backgrounds. I've never been big on background traits, but, the market's telling us people give a shit. So just be aware of that. And I think there was another background I thought people, maybe not. I thought blue, but no, complete opposite. Blue, not rare. Yeah, I don't think body matters at all. I don't think chest matters. Some of these traits are spread pretty damn even. And even something like this, the X. Ooh, is that supposed to be X copy? Oh, there's a show all. Where's that? I can't believe I've never known this, by the way. Show all. Is that in the filter? Yeah, okay, even when I do show all, it doesn't show me unlisted stuff. Unless it's all the way at the bottom and... Here, let's do this. Yeah, show all doesn't show me everything. Unless I'm being an idiot, and it might be. Okay, because I got show all here. But I should see more of these ducks, right? There's buy now. Here's show all. Okay, so maybe that's broken. Yeah, I've never been able to, and I just thought that I'm missing it, but maybe it just doesn't work. Which is stupid. Yeah, it's been that way forever, too. Okay. What is that? The head. The white head. Hyena. Look at those prices, man. $5,000. $5,000 for the cow. $3,500 for a frog. You know, if nothing else, this is literally your green light to start mints. When you see a hot mint, you go in hot mint. Obviously, I'll always share my thoughts on the big hot mints coming too. It's go time. It is NFT mint season. Pupils. Okay, now we start getting to eyes. There's a lot of traits that are spread pretty evenly, which is cool. But the rarest, Whirly Girl's been saying like there's some alien eye traits that I think the community's been hunting for. So here's Bug White. I think they're neat looking. Again, for whatever reason, the eyes don't do a lot for me. Bug Yellow. Tall White. They look cool. They do at least give them some personality. But there's some alien eye traits. Speaking of alien eyes, guys. Fucking those drones, huh? Those drones are wild. I want to hear your guys' predictions. I like the yellow eyes, by the way, too. I think yellow are my favorite. Okay, where the fuck are the alien eyes? Okay, is that... I'm being fucking stupid here. Okay, it's not under eyes. It's got to be eye style, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right. That I get. Yeah, those are cool. Those look pretty unique. Yeah, those are cool. All right, so again, if you're rarity hunting or whatever, and you're not looking for a specific type, then there you go. The alien eyes. People are definitely hunting for. Yeah, people definitely hunting for those bad boys. I wish I could filter activity, too, by trait. And you probably can, and I'm just missing it, but... So those are great. Scanner red, is that like a visor? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, dude, dig through these things, man. When these take off, when these do that thing, that move to like 0.1, the rarity's going to matter. And can you believe we're in rarity season again? Can you believe it? I get plenty of stuff wrong. Plenty. And one of the things I got wrong is, okay, when people said PFPs are dead and they're never coming back, I told them they're fucking stupid, right? That's the correct response. Obviously, they're coming back. I'm shocked they came back so early. That I'm surprised about. I got wrong the time frame. I said we're a cycle away from NFTs really coming back. We'll always have these hot little pumps, but like as far as an NFT cycle, I'm like we're 4 years away. Got that wrong. But what I really got wrong is I said when it does come back, when the PFP cycle does come back, it's not gonna it's not going to include traits. People are not going to give a shit about traits anymore. Because when you're stuck with an illiquid JPEG or whatever, you're just playing floor. Nothing else matters. Wow, way wrong. Dude, couldn't be more wrong on that. Drone surveilling Navy ships. No fear of citizen safety if they... Yeah, dude, yep. People saying they come from the water, too. Well, you're saying they'll land in the water? And I saw a really interesting report yesterday. A reporter who actually saw them coming off the water. So they are based in the water somewhere. Okay, sorry, back to traits. I didn't think traits would matter anymore. Way wrong. And in thinking about it now in hindsight, I know why. It's easy. Everybody's rich. Look, even if you don't have big bags right now, it's the rich mentality. It's if you got all this extra, crypto or income or whatever it is, if you've got money, at some point you don't give a shit if they're illiquid. At some point you kind of stop caring, even though you got to sell, even though that's the game plan. At some point it's like, oh, maybe I'm stuck with it forever. Let me just pick out one I like. You know what I mean? There's a little element to that comes into play. And so traits matter. People are looking for traits. They just want one they like. And of course, like we've been saying, they are more liquid on the floor. Okay, so personally, I'm not playing the I game. It's probably not wise. Like, it's probably really smart to be doing that. So let's just say I'm a little still new with this collection, and the main thing I'm looking at is these. And I still think there's a sweet spot. One of these three... Actually, let me look. Which one's the best bargain? 0.035, 0.055. Okay, so here's what it is. Hyenas are probably pretty underpriced. If frogs and cows are priced properly, and they might be, it's like 0.02 between them. Hyenas should probably be at 0.07. Hyenas probably are not priced right. And what does that mean? I don't know. It means maybe frogs and cows adjust down. That could be. That could definitely be. Maybe guys and cows or frogs sell them to get into the hyena. It's a decent amount more rare than frog. Although, interesting, you get to the point where they're small between the two, cows and hyena. And if you got enough demand for a trait, the difference of like 20, right? Just 20 more or 20 less, it doesn't matter much at that level. So that's probably what you're seeing there. These maybe cow and hyena stay around the same price, and then frog are just clearly the next, kind of ring down. But I know that community loves frog, so I don't know. I'm not gonna be shocked to see them all damn near the same. And then bots are interesting. Only 25. I just don't think they look as good as the rest, and that's just me. That's just personal taste. What's that, Lemon? What's up? You saying alien friends are up? Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, dude, funny enough, man. I did see somebody chatting in our Discord, in the CryptoBats Discord, about the alien friends kind of making a push again. That's wild. They were one of our projects we partnered with for Mutant Bats. Yeah, in the Mutant Bats collection. Alien Friend. Sup, Ducks? I missed them, man. That was a wild time, man. I wasn't on the CryptoBats team when this all happened, when we did, like, Byte Fest and shit. I wasn't there. Like, a community member at that point, but I wasn't on the team then, and I wish I was, man. Look at that. Mutant ape. Mutant bat. No, is that a... I don't know if that's a mutant. Anyway, they're fucking cool. Cryptodes. These are fucking cool. Man, it was such a crazy-ass event. That was so fucking wild back in the day. CryptoBats were it. CryptoBats were like the shit. I still fucking love them. I love CryptoBats. That's my fam. Anyway, that was cool. Good. It's good to see alien friends back. I do think CryptoBats will have their time in the spotlight again. I don't think ever like before, right? Like very few things will be, but we'll have a little fun in that collection again. All right. man, final thoughts. What else do you guys think of this collection? What are your guys' predictions on how high these go and when they get there? These are so good looking, man. The biggest thing they got going for them is how good they look. They look amazing. They're incredible. It's a really great looking collection. I wish I had one of the shirts with the X on it because it does remind me of X copy. Yeah, I'll show you my standards. I like him. Tell you, dude, that HIFO team is amazing. I'll say it again, too. I think they belong on Bitcoin. This feels like they're home. You know, these just pure old collectibles. Fucking home run with these. Damn near. That's a flawless drop, isn't it? That's a flawless fucking drop. There's nothing that went wrong. The price, again, was right. That price was perfect. This is a flawless fucking drop. And I don't see any FUD. Do you guys see any FUD out there? Yeah, the bulls are cool. Do you guys see any FUD out there? No, none. I've seen nothing. No FUD. Nothing but people's expectations being kind of blown away. You know what I mean? Like, whatever that means. I've just seen people like, wow, holy shit. Or like I'm saying, they look awesome. Or I've even seen people say, can they flip node monks? And they can. I don't expect it to, but the space is wild, man. They definitely can. Are we at 0.012? Look at these things, man. 102 pending buys. Oh, they're about at 0.013. Dude, these get to 0.02 today, maybe. These might get to 0.02 today. This is juicy, man. It's hard to give a prediction where they move and how quick. It's really at this level, it's really hard. It's just I know 0.03 is in their future. That's a great one. 0.03 is in their future, and it's a matter of when. It could be this week. That's not going to surprise me even a little. It's not going to surprise me if they get there today. This is a cool one. I love that guy. Dude, they look so good. Even before I bought, same thing, like just knew they look good. Oh, okay, question. Hang on, let me look at this. I love these agents. What is that? Is that part of the contract address, or is that the name of an agent, or what is that? I like that, Kala. 0.02. Yeah, I totally see it. Yeah, David, dude, exactly. It's just nothing but hype out there. It's nothing but people like saying GG's to Nakamigos. And by the way, okay, because I don't know the Nakamigos team much. What are they like on socials? Because I think Whirly Girl told me they hadn't tweeted in a year. There was something, she said like the anniversary is something. Maybe it wasn't their tweet, but like an announcement of a drop or something. But what is the community like as far as from the team side? Are they like how do they talk about this shit? That looks like mine. That's not mine, is it? You know what I mean? Are they like pumpy with their stuff? Is that mine? Hang on, I think shirt's different. Okay, blue. It's damn near the same. No, the one they posted's cuter even. It's a good-looking collection, man. I'm excited because, bags are up. I'm excited for that. I'm more excited that we had a great drop here. That's what I'm really excited about. Is this trending? I'm excited because, like, somebody hit a home run. You know, ordinal season is on. I get worried when ETH people come over. No, these guys did it right. I hope we see more of that. I'll tell you this. When more come over, when more collections come to mint over on ETH, this is the benchmark. Kong set the benchmark before. These guys lived up to it. We can say that at least. These guys lived up to it. That is an excellent collection. I don't know if others can pull that off the same way. It's not easy. In fact, that maybe adds value to it later on, the fact that they made it look easy, and guaranteed others come over and they'll fumble that drop. They will, for sure. For sure. Others will come over and they'll fuck up their debut on Bitcoin, and it's going to make these guys, it's going to make them look really good. By the way, the drones, I think they're looking for, and this is out there now too. I think they're looking for a nuke. I can't think of any better explanation, right? I think they're looking for a nuke or a dirty bomb, and I think people say now like maybe an EMP. That to me is what they're looking for, which is crazy. But I think that's it. Actually, Whirly Girl, what do you think? I gotta hear more predictions because man, I know it's like hot topic. People talk about it. We haven't talked much about it. Is it because this is a crypto NFT show? It could be. It could be it. Yeah, dude. I think 0.02 today makes a ton of sense for these. All right, hang on. Looking for a bookmark here. We got more to talk about. I'll keep coming back to Fukuhedrons. I made a little video too. I want to show you guys. All right, one sec. God damn, these are so good looking. All right. Check this out. I don't like this one. Hang on. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, these are cool. Fucking cool. Sora's amazing. Whirly Girl, I just checked DM. Like, it's a really good point that this, like, it's one of the most bullish things about this collection. It did onboard people to Bitcoin. I think you got a hell of a lot of collectors who are like, you know, ETH guys, ETH collectors, ETH traders who are now in ordinals for the first time. You can't underestimate what that is and what a collection that onboards people, you know, what that can do for them, like maintaining some level. It's a special collection. I actually, if anything, I'm trying to talk myself out of that thought process because I'm so bullish on them. I'm trying to talk myself out of that because I want to be really realistic about this stuff. But man, struggling to find the collections to compare it to for those price predictions, and I'm just struggling. I don't see anything like these out there. And again, even art-wise, I don't see anything that looks so good. And I know if I'm saying it, I know other people are. And I know other people, if they're not saying it, they're feeling it. And I know if they're not yet, at this point, I'm hours deep into looking at these things, right? Picking over them, buying some, of course. Other people, maybe not. Maybe 20 minutes in, 30, maybe an hour, right? So different time put into this collection by different people. But the longer this is out there, the more the art settles, the more the narrative gets baked in. So the way I feel about them now that you can't really compare them to anything and they feel special, I think that's going to be the overall kind of the overall take, the overall vibe about this collection. Love this guy. I think so, man. I think people are going to talk about this as like not just the Node Monk knockoff. I think it's going to stand on its own as something really original. I'm bullish, man. That's it, dude. Not a single FUD. I've seen no fucking FUD out there. Nothing. Oh, dude, they did a Spaces, huh? Was it an official one, like the team? They had a Spaces first time for minters or whatever. Yeah, dude, it was a really smooth mint. Look, it helps that it wasn't like crazy FOMO, right? Like that it was a slow mint helps a ton. That's right, man. Ooh, these would make a good like kind of chill guy meme. It's a flawless drop, man. Whirly Girl, what's that? Your price prediction? I know that's going back a few minutes. Is this price prediction for the collection? Let me think. That puts it at, you thinking like 0.25-ish? 0.1? Gotcha. Okay, D-Brizzle, really cool. So that's cool. It's cool hearing the community talking about it like that. Bullish onboarding event. Bullish onboarding event for the Bitcoin ecosystem. That's incredible. It's great. It's great seeing those guys get a win. I always say this, but you get some wins, man. All you're doing next is looking to recreate that win. And it's why NFT season's here, man. Look at this. Dude, we're at 40 mil in sales in the past 24 hours. This general ordinals collection, by the way, we'll split that off, right? Fukuhedrons will be split off from this into their own collection. I just need to get the inscription numbers, and I'll reach out to the team or something. But we'll split that off. I guarantee other ordinals are doing fine, but I think Fukuhedrons would probably be at number 2 all on their own. In fact, let me click in. Just want to see if it's got the images loaded. It doesn't, but I guarantee, that these 0.01 sales, those are Fukuhedrons. But yeah, we'll get those split off into their own collection. They deserve it. Dude, and I hope this just ignites shit. I keep watching for our yearly sales now, right? Do we flip 2023? And we are getting close. About 380 mil away. I think I did numbers yesterday. We have to average 25 mil in sales a day for the rest of the year. And, we keep up this pace here. Fuck, we're going to get there. Dude. I guess I don't have to say it. I want to. I am going to be selling my Fukuhedrons, of course, right? That's what we should all be doing. So as bullish as I'm talking about them, you'll see me sell them. I'm tempted to sell like one of them now, or 2 of the standards right out the rare guys. But just be aware, I will be selling these. I don't know when. I'll tell you when I do too. But I'm going to sell. If I sell now, I mean, sell the 2 standards. I think the whole set's paid for. Like stuff like that's tempting. But I see them going so much higher. So I'm playing that stupid game. All right, let's talk. By the way, we'll go way over an hour. We got to talk OpenSea and Pengu. Joe on the show yesterday afternoon, his prediction, Pengu drops on Christmas. I think he's right. I think Pengu or OpenSea does drop on Christmas. And actually, to that point, check out OpenSea here. Okay, G-Money, 90cc. Okay, 90cc tweets out yesterday, they've got this box going for sale on OpenSea next week. It's pretty cool. It's got merchant, like physical stuff, like hoodie, hat, whatever. It's got that in it. You get an OP drop in there too. One of these boxes, though, guys, has a CryptoPunk. So out of these, 2,500, maybe it's 2,900 boxes. It's not bad odds to get a CryptoPunk. It's not bad. I mean, I'm definitely going to be minting. 0.069, I'm going to mint. But shit, man. That stood out. Every mint eligible for OpenSea XP. Okay, I think OpenSea is dropping, I think token details. Right, I think they're going to drop token details, or maybe they drop farming details. I think they're going to be dropping it next week. I imagine we find out about that right along with this drop here. So, like, maybe is that Tuesday? Monday? No, it's Wednesday. Next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday we're going to get the OpenSea farming details. So be ready for that. Dude, they're Debrizzle, their stuff's amazing. David, let me think here. Ordinals Mint's coming up. There's not much. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Bitcoin Wizards. That's a can't miss mint. That's a 1,000% cannot miss that mint. Bitcoin Wizard's going to absolutely fucking cook. What's the collection named? Is it? Yeah, here it is. Bitcoin Wizards. It's a 10K PFP collection. This will absolutely fucking melt faces. Can't miss it. In fact, probably around this, we see Fukuhedron selling off a little bit, right? People getting liquid to play secondary here. This is a winning collection. This will definitely cook. It's another one. Do not miss it. Trying to get to Dead. I don't know if you're here, but we might have one whitelist to give away. So half working on that. It kind of like went radio silent, but I'm going to push on that still. But yeah, don't miss that one. Azukis, dude. I think. Would you guys? I'm curious your guys' thoughts. Would you guys buy a Bored Ape or an Azuki? 2 Azukis right now. I think I go Azuki because anime coin. You got a coin coming there. Yeah, David. There's whitelists. Now they had a competition that might be over. I think you had to design one. You actually had to create one and submit it, and so a contest that way. And I don't know if you submitted, if you were almost guaranteed in. There's something there. I'll do some digging. I do think whitelists are still open. Yeah, in fact, here, partner collabs and, are just ramping up here. So you're going to start seeing those whitelists flying around here probably in the next couple days. But you know what? About a Christmas drop, Whirly Girl, there was a big Christmas drop like 2 years ago. So G Money also tweeted this. Who was it that did a Christmas Day airdrop a few years ago? And I'm reading between the lines here, okay? I thought because 90cc was kind of teasing OpenSea XP, I'm like, shit, is he kind of saying that OpenSea token, like on Christmas? Which he's not. He replied, he's like, fuck you, no. But dude, SOS, I think, dropped on Christmas Day 2 years ago. Were you guys here for SOS? Who fucking remembers SOS? The thing that ignited the 2022 bull market, right? Basically, picture the Magic Eden drop. Picture that happening in NFTs for the first time ever. And traders just got, thousands of dollars. I remember that. I got thousands of dollars. It was like 3, 4. Shit, it might have been like 7,000. I can't remember exactly. That was my first like payday here in the space. And man, did people get spendy with that. SOS was amazing. Lemon, Cabal cash grab, but who made money on it? I don't know, because platform never did anything. I don't know if the platform even ever came out. But who made money on that? D-Brizzle, how does the Wizards collaboration work? How does that work? Because, you submit your own version, your art, and then what? Is it then, like, top 1,000 get a whitelist? Like, it seemed like it was pretty good odds. I think, yes, with Magic Internet Money. I don't remember the exact date, but that is still coming. The January thing is going to happen without fucking fail. That's that's one of those automatic things. I think we can plan on that. Dude, I get so excited about the Bitcoin ecosystem. Here, I'm going to pull. I get so excited about Bitcoin because I think people don't realize when we were cooking earlier this year and, Node Monks hit 0.9 and a year ago is when Frogs hit 0.5, there was like nobody in the space. It's so people, I don't know if people know how few people were actually here trading. It was like nobody. I'm going to show your like unique buyers and sellers and just show you the comparison. Look at this though. 2021. I don't know if this is like super easy to see, but 2021, January, boom. 2022, January, boom. 2023, to a lesser extent, it took off. It was a lot of wash trading though. So most of that doesn't show, but 2023, January, boom. This year, same thing. We are definitely going to get a January boom. Definitely. 1,000%. So yeah, expect that. Check this out though. If I go... Okay, peak of ordinals earlier this year was last April, right? This is going to be tricky because I'm going to compare different years here, but last April, look at unique buyers, look at unique sellers, right? 6,000 buyers, 5,000 sellers. At the very peak, at the best, the single highest day of like trading, it's 17,000 buyers, 11,000 sellers. That is like, that's the tippity top. That's it. And that's a lot, by the way. That's a good number, but like average is like probably 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. That's probably what it averages out to. I would say probably like 7,000 is the average buyers, right? And then look at ETH. If we go back to, I want to go last cycle, like the peak of the ETH market. Dude, we're talking peak is like 56,000 buyers. Hang on. 56,000. 57,000 right here. Is blue buyers? I think so. Yeah, blue is buyers. Yep, 57,000 buyers. And we maintained like over 30. I mean, for months. You get it? Like, Ordinal's peak is with so few people in this space, man. Like, so few people. It's why my price predictions are so high. We've got those premium collections now that got pushed to those levels with really not a lot of people coming in here. Those are going to be their targets too. And they're underpriced right now. And by the way, when Ordinal season heats up, it's not like mints like Fukuhedrons are going to be blowing it. Like, they're not going to be taken off. We're not going to see new collection. Look at that, 0.014. We're not going to see a bunch of new mints. You'll see Fukuhedrons cooked then. You definitely will. In fact, it's one of those reasons why I'm probably more bullish than most on the collections, why I think 0.1, 0.15 is doable. Okay, ordinal season heats up. Fees on Bitcoin become astronomical. Like they get so high that you don't mint new collections. You will not see, you'll see some collections. You're not going to see an influx of new collections. You're not. What you might see is people minting them or inscribing them now. You might see people getting ahead of it and inscribing their collections. In fact, now that I think about that, here and there we see like Ord.io tweeting out that, hey, here's a 10K collection that was inscribed, or 3K or 5, whatever the number, but they never get released. I think a lot of people actually inscribe collections to get ready for like ordinal season, because when it's when it's on and fees are high, you can't inscribe a collection. It will cost you like, it could cost you millions just to inscribe. So supply comes to a screeching halt when the market heats up, and all that does is funnel people back to those top projects and undervalued projects. And those undervalued ones, as of right now, it's Fukuhedrons. As early as it is, that is one. And then let me just shill the ones I think cook. Based Angels and Honey Badgers. And actually even Runestones to a degree. But man, when we take off, when we heat up, it's the established ones that run. That's where people are funneled to. And man, is it going to melt faces. And man, people are going to be shocked. I know they are. Doesn't matter how many times I say it. And others say it too, right? But it doesn't matter how many times it's said. They don't understand what's coming. They don't understand how big it's going to get. How ridiculous the prices are going to get. Again, Quantum Cats will 10x. From 0.2, it will 10x. It's going to. I'd like to say I guarantee it because I do, but, you know, I basically guarantee it. And yeah, it might be more like March. I don't know when it is, but it's definitely coming. That's Debrizzle, people getting ahead of fees and shit, right? Ahead of the halving, ahead of a bullish time for Bitcoin, yes. And it will happen again. It will get very fucking frothy over here. Like stupid. And I know people are going to underestimate it. Even right now, people are still, I know a lot of people, obviously everybody knows ordinal season's coming. Everybody knows it. But people don't have those same targets. And it's actually a good reason, a big part of why people are going to FOMO in. Oh, fucking A, Peter. You got, I don't know if you're watching, but Peter got a Fukuhedron. Good shit, man. Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man. Good. Look at these prices in USD. It's too cheap. It's too cheap. Sorry. 1,300. I'm sorry, 13,000 for a node monk's too cheap. They will be 10 times higher. And puppets will be 10 times higher. And Fukuhedrons are going to be 10 times higher. And based angels. Everything here is a 10x. It's crazy, I know, but it's going to. It's going to. Man, it's fucking exciting. Honey Badgers, 10x. No, Honey Badgers more than that. Honey Badgers I still think can hit 0.25. 0.1, 0.15 is my target with them, but I think they got a great chance at 0.25. It's all way undervalued. Fuck, let's check runes. I haven't looked at runes. Oh, wow. Okay. Dude, I'm not opposed to when I sell my Fukuhedrons rolling it into some Gizmo. I think Gizmo's spicy, man. Yeah, probably I'll end up doing that. And some dog. I sold my last bag of dog. Kind of sad about it, but E-Rock. No, I mean not official, right? Somebody's minting one, but community or something. Cutie, you will get some Bitcoin. You'll get some Bitcoin this cycle. This is how we mine it now, right? We trade runes and ordinals. That's a good point. Yeah, Marco, I like pizza ninjas. Wait, do you say pizza chefs? I didn't know. I had no idea. Pizza chefs from the same artist? Is that this? Geist, good morning, man. Holy shit, dude! I didn't know this collection even exists. Am I on the right? I'm on the right one, Marco. Gee, I had no fucking idea. Wait, this is from the same artist as Honey Badgers? And right off the bat, I believe you about Alpha. I'll put that up here. Dude, because Honey Badgers have excellent fucking alpha. Like, fucking outstanding alpha and excellent whitelists. So I like this. If this is Honey Badger family here, then I like this. Honey Badger is special because their inscription number, first original 10K, collection on Bitcoin. They are. And so they're special because of that and just the provenance. And for me, special because that's the first ordinal ever minted, right? Inscription number like 83K. So special for that. But if this is the artist of Honey Badgers, they're going to get great alpha because the Badger community's got to be supporting this. That's really fucking cool. Dude, thank you for putting that on my radar. Been no fucking idea. For $60, dude, you can't go wrong here. You can't, yeah, for $60, you can't go wrong just for the alpha. That's pretty cool. Dude, good question. Let's see. Let me see if we can filter that. I suck with Magic Eden filters, but let's see. Shit, I don't know if we can, but I definitely seen some like 0.15, some of the robots. And actually, did we get any duck sales? Marco, really cool shit, man. Again, thank you. Here, let's find. I like this. I like this little calico. Let's check that guy. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Dude, that's really fucking cool. Dude, crazy. I'm going to grab one today. That's fucking awesome, man. Good alpha, sir. All right. I don't know how to see our top sales here. Sapos I knew. Okay, yeah. Honey Badgers are my heart is in Honey Badgers. So that's interesting. Honey Badgers don't give a shit about anybody. They don't. They legit don't. They're awesome. Ooh, Eric. Ooh, that's tricky. You can't go wrong either way. You can't go wrong either way there, but wait, you've got if you've got a few based angels, yeah, then I think that's smart. If you got a couple, that's probably smart. I think based angels got a 5x, if not they got a 5 to 10x. Badgers are just something about them, man. I think Badgers got an easier 20x in them than based angels do. I think that's how I'd put it. Right? I'm not sure if based angels get close to 0.5. But I do think Badgers get to 0.15 pretty easily. Yeah, Eric, I think I like that play, man. I think I like it. Fuck, I know I like it. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. I dig it, man. God damn. Yeah, now I want to start making some moves. But I don't know what. I don't want to sell my Fukuhedrons yet. It's way too early. But dude, it's so many freaking opportunities on Bitcoin. There's so many. I want to spot check some agents. AI16Z is looking interesting if we get a pullback. That's a multi-billion-dollar token here. Easily. I know you guys know this. Naval's looking great. I think Naval's looking great as far as another entry. My biggest bag. Down bad. My biggest bags are sad. That's not a lot, but I'm really happy about it. I think Naval's going to absolutely cook. Absolutely fucking cook. That is my biggest conviction play is Naval. In fact, I'll show you why. I'll show you why. It's actually super easy. Actually, got a few more things to pull up here, too. Okay, here we go. Actually, there's a Farmer Joe tweet. Like, unrelated, but also exactly related. Farmer Joe. Biggest winners are the ones getting fudded publicly or not mentioned. When the consensus agrees, very little to no edge left to be contrarian, but also enables fantastic distribution from day one to high conviction holders. Keep that in mind. In fact, you guys should always have that in mind. Actually, saying it to myself too here. I make a lot of calls, predictions that, like, a lot of times people don't agree. And a lot of, I'll say this, often enough, I like sit with those thoughts. I'm like, fuck, am I wrong? Like, do I got this wrong? Am I missing a thing? And it's a good reminder that, yes, sure enough, or often enough, I'm wrong. Like, it happens. Everybody is, you know? Nobody's batting 1,000. But I also got to remind myself I do often see things or feel things early and to sometimes stick with that conviction. It is hard when things aren't playing out like how you think or how you're expecting. I saw that play out. Marty, how fucking dare you, brother? I'm going to address that, motherfucker. I love Marty. He's awesome. I saw that play out in the nothing token from Schlom's. Saw it. Didn't play out over a couple of weeks. Thought I got it wrong. I was in that Schlom's nothing token at about 100. Was that the 100K market? Well under a mil market cap. And then I sold it because I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't see it right. I got it wrong. And then that thing shoots up to like $160 million market cap. And it's a great reminder that, you know, I saw it right. And often I'm seeing these things right. I saw Fukuhedrons early, as did most people, but saw it. Pretty obvious. So Naval is another one of those things. I see it. I see it. I see the kind of potential in this fucking AI meme coin. And I see this AI ecosystem getting so much bigger than people, I know this, so much bigger than people are it's so much bigger than people realize. $10.5 billion market cap for the entire AI crypto ecosystem. It is going 10 times higher than this. And not only are we going to get millions more agents, like we are getting millions and millions and millions of agents, all with their own cryptos. It's happening. By the way, this hit me this morning too. I need to think through it more. But those agents we know are going to be trading crypto, but they're going to trade NFTs. And I thought what's interesting is we buy and sell NFTs and we hold them, and then we get worried about losing our value, and then we sell them. And we often like undercut each other. We sell them. We got to get liquid. We need to pay our bills. We have things probably IRL we need to do. I don't know about these agents as far as when they trade. They don't necessarily sell. I don't know. I mean, if it's the agent and its goal is to make profit, yes. But if agents start collecting, I just picture this scenario where agents trade NFTs and they basically never sell them. Especially these agents that have got, man, bags like fucking Truth Terminal is sitting on tens of millions of dollars worth of tokens. I think Kook put this out there. If Fartcoin goes to 5 bill market cap, then Truth Terminal is the first AI billionaire. Right? If Truth Terminal decides he wants to start collecting NFTs, it's kind of possible that he never sells them. It's just got me thinking about supply here in NFTs and how interesting that can get. Again, if we have millions of agents that are going to be trading, and we are, that is not a like possible scenario. That is definitely going to be happening. We are definitely going to have millions and millions of agents trading crypto. This space is about to get insane. The volume we see in this space about to get insane. And I'll say this too. I think the liquidity is about to get insane too. right? I think normie TradFi investors are going to be looking at AI agents as a way to invest in AI. It's like investing in a software company. It's like investing in OpenAI in a way, right? I think a lot of people are not seeing that, and it is going to happen. Anyway, will be interesting to see them trading NFTs. Back to Naval, my biggest conviction play, because I think that market cap for this entire ecosystem is going to 10x, going to melt faces. And I think, so I was saying there's going to be millions and millions of agents, yes. But I think there's going to be a big separation between the agents that are actually well-developed and are built with purpose, actually have something like a product they're offering, or they have a service they offer that the ones that are just there chatting on X don't offer. And those will stay memes, right? Those ones will stay like just a pure meme coin. But the ones that actually have purpose, I think will be invested in. And Naval's got these things for me that it does that most don't. It's going to be trading prediction markets. So I think it's going to be something people use for alpha. And if it gets great at trading prediction markets, that money comes back to the coin. So that agent's trained on Naval. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his first name. But this is a very, very famous trader. So trained on him to trade prediction markets is pretty fucking interesting. And so to me, when people are looking for AI coins that are undervalued, that haven't had their time yet, they have not had their run, it's Naval. Made by bored Elon Musk. I know some of you guys have heard this so many times. I keep talking about Naval because I see it. Just like with nothing, just like with Fukuhedrons, just like all these things I see, and I sell too early because I just get, I start doubting. I see it in Naval. I see that Naval offers something that most don't. And it's got these other things. They've got a huge name dev. Huge name is in this space, kind of an influencer. Bored Elon Musk is the dev. I would bet money that Shaw from AI16 is the second dev. They're never going to announce the name. They've said that. Bored said that. But I am pretty damn sure Shaw is the other dev of Naval. But dude, just these couple X factors. Elon Musk interacts with Bored Elon Musk, and he's retweeted him. And Bored is connected to all the biggest names in this space, and I think he's got exchange connections. All those things, and I could say they're simple, but all those things, you add them up together, and you start talking about an AI meme coin that has not had its news cycle yet. Prediction market trading isn't live yet. Its metaverse avatar and it living in a metaverse hasn't gone live yet. Nobody knows that. It's public, but nobody knows. Naval being integrated in Project 89's game as a main character, nobody knows. The Project 89 hardcore community knows. The Naval community knows. Nobody outside knows. So people are like, fuck, okay, fart coin's already blown up, and I don't know, AI XBT is already high, and Luna and Virtual, whatever's the hottest AI coins, people are like, all right, they've already done their thing, and they're all going to go up, but they've already had their multiples. So what's something that's cheaper that can still run, that I can 10x on, or 20, or what's the next 100x? I am betting that people are going to see that opportunity in a $3 or $4 million market cap coin like Naval. Like Bored was on Thread Guy Spaces, their buddies. All these guys are going to be tweeting about this. I feel pretty strong about that. Lemon, sir, thank you for the setup here. Yeah, I've got Bored Elon Musk coming on the show on Wednesday. Really fucking excited. So yeah, subscribe over on SlamX Official. Bored Elon Musk coming in, 4 days? 4 days coming on the show. Oh, Jazz, that's a great idea, dude. Somebody should make an AI Kramer. That'd be fucking awesome. Or the bot that trades against him. What? What, Joe? What? Bored Elon, more like bored. Oh, yeah. You know what? No, we're going to end up talking metaverse, I think, for most of the show. Because metaverse is back. NFTs are doing what they're doing. This sounds nuts, maybe. I think the NFTs cooking like they are is kind of because of in a roundabout way the metaverse. Not really, but kind of. Okay. NFTs cooking like they are is because of AI. AI has ignited the crypto space. And all these agents are going to live in the metaverse. They are. That's not a maybe that happens. It's a that is what's happening. In the next week or two, there's metaverses launching where these agents are going to plug in with their 3D avatar that Naval is going to have. They're already building it. They're probably done with the avatar. They will be physically walking around in these metaverses training against each other. I think that's ignited, AI in general has ignited NFTs again, but the agents, man, we're about to level up. The same way maybe a few weeks back, AI kind of boomed again, right? We keep having these pullbacks and then something happens, a new development, and then they explode again. We're about to have another AI explosion because of the metaverse. By the way, ARK is one that you guys should have on your radar, if it's not. If ARK is not on your radar, oh, look, here's Naval, top smart engineer by market cap. Look at that. You're going to start seeing Naval placing on these. It's going to start increasing in the impression rankings. You're going, I know this. I know it. Just deep down, I know it. You're going to see Naval starting to rank in these lists. Where's ARK? Is there a search here? Yeah. ARK needs to be on your radar if it's not. Do they not have it listed here? Maybe they don't. Okay. TLDR, ARK is a launch pad, an agent launch pad. That code base is in Rust, so the native Solana language, meaning Rust developers can get in there and it's going to be maybe second nature for them. Gives them an alternative to the ELIZA stuff from AI16Z. ARK is starting to cook. It's up. I still think there's a big play there. There's ARK. What is it? 117 mil market cap right now. I wish I got in there way early. Where'd I get in? I got in, I don't know, 40-ish mil, somewhere in that ballpark. ARK should be on the radar. That can hit a few mil. That can go higher if it really catches on. The Nothing token, the one I said it was in very early and sold early, that's a play still too. Down from all-time high, and only because AI in as a whole is pulled back, I think this rips to an all-time high again. I think Nothing has got that potential to be a 500 mil market cap coin. Where's it at now? 70-ish? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 67 mil. All-time high was about 160 mil. And I think it gets back there. Oh, dude, Eric, for real? Oh, dude, Eric, this is definitely a thing to not miss. Yeah, as much as you can, Eric, put time into really wrapping your head around that ecosystem. Biggest opportunity of the cycle is in these AI coins. By a mile. By a mile. It ain't even close. This is where the focus should be over anything. There's going to be tons of money to make in NFTs for sure, right? You can pick one lane and stick to it, but the biggest opportunities are in AI. Here it is, dude. It's this simple. AI agents are software. It's picture a website, picture an application, just that broad, right? Like a website you use because it's a tool that helps you do this or that or whatever. AI agents is exactly that reskinned with an agent. Like basically it is the application with a customer service person built right in, it feels personal, a personal customer service person right there. So it answers all your questions and then it does things for you. It can actually do the things you ask it or tell it to do. So that's it. So they have these coins that are just at the surface, boiling it down. It is just a coin attached to it. The agents, though, and the devs behind them, at any point can build actual real utility into that coin. As in, this is an agent that does this thing. Like it's got a purpose. That purpose can be whatever. Like again, anything. In fact, I got to spend some time coming up with those good, real, practical examples. But when I mean it can do anything, it really can do anything. And they can be like, we got to have X number of our coin to be able to use that feature. Let's use ChatGPT. Let's just say that the agent's purpose is just that it's like a personal assistant and search engine and whatever. And instead of paying a monthly fee, $20 a month or $200 a month, you pay X number of their token. Like that simple. Or like AIXPT. I'll say this too. Right now, it's hard to picture what they do because it's mostly just chatting. There's already agents that will go buy things for you. If you say, hey, go order me some razor blades on Amazon, or go order me a pizza or whatever, and they do it. They actually do it. Because from its memory, it's got your address, it's got your account info, it's already connected up. It just does it. AIXPT is like alpha, right? Like TA on crypto on NFTs. Part of this is gated behind the token too. Hold 10,000 token to access its terminal to be able to, kind of give it more advanced stuff, things like that. Maybe it's hold X number of token and it will make charts for you. And this is all surface level stuff. This is all tip of the iceberg. It's going to do things that'll shock people as far as how useful, what they can actually do. Okay, so then ultimately, these coins, they're memes right now. And some of them, it's utility. It unlocks features. I think people are going to be using these coins and treat it like investing in an AI company. So OpenAI, from ChatGPT's creator, I think it's a $150 billion market cap for their stock, which is private. You can't buy it. Look at this the same way. You want to invest in AI16Z, right? AI16Z was built like an open source code for people to make agents. Well, instead of buying their stock to invest in them, you buy their token. Or AIXPT or Naval or any of those AI agents, you buy their coin just to invest in them. That's kind of what it's turning into at the same time that it's a utility thing. It's fucking mind-blowing stuff. Sit with it as long as you can, just until it clicks. But just this week, guys, we're reframing it as in we went from websites to mobile apps. Agents is the next evolution. It's going from mobile apps to AI agents. So when you go browse and go on any website, picture if you didn't go on the site, you just talk to something, whether it's typing to it or actually using your voice to talk to it, to do whatever you're doing on that site. Just picture that. And that's exactly what AI agents kind of are. But then combine it with the fact that it could probably interface with every website, every application out there if somebody wanted. And that's just kind of what their potential is. What's up, Johan? Good to see you, man. Johan, what do you think of Fukuhedrons? Eric, yeah, and it's both, because some of them do have utility, and I'd say most don't. Like Truth, like the GOAT token, there's no utility. It's a meme, right? And Fartcoin, it's a meme. But like AIXPT does have utility, and Griffin or Griffin, we'll say Griffin. Griffin does have utility. Griffin is one of the ones you can actually program it or tell it to do things, and it'll do things. Cerebro, no utility. ALK or ALCH, I think that is if it's not a launch pad, it's in that ballpark. It actually does have utility. So like a lot of these actually do have utility. Even AI16Z, the utility for this one, when holding the token after 1 year on October 24th of next year, this project takes all the coins they hold, which is all this, every coin they have, and they distribute it to people holding AI16Z. So it's very directly an investment vehicle. And so utility is not going to be the same across collection or across agents. They will all have their own thing they use their coin for. And I'm telling you, it has barely started as far as like what kind of utility we're going to see out there. But again, picture everything. Every website you go to for anything. This site, it can read me off charts and stats, and maybe it builds me charts and stats, and maybe the agent gives me really good insights alpha on making trades, and then it goes a step further and actually makes the trades for me. Instead of me going on here and typing in my order and typing in my stop loss and doing any of that, what if the agent does that for me? It puts in its own stop loss for me. It's already calculated the percentages, right? And it also calculates the buy prices. And it's giving you its own alpha or its own predictions on price target this date, and we should buy this token at this price on that date. But if it goes here, we sell, right? All that it just does from you asking it. And again, surface level stuff. That's what maybe an AI agent here would do. AI agent on OpenSea, it's maybe just as simple as telling it, hey, buy me a Nakamigo the next time it dips to 0.1. You know what I mean? Or, hey, can you list my NFT? Like, I know in my main wallet I have a Nakamigo. Can you list it for me? And it does it. It's that simple. You don't go on the website and click and spend 5 minutes doing it. You tell it, it does it for you. Yes, dude, cutie, yes. Depending on how these agents were trained, they can find your wallet address. Yep. It's so true, dude. It's what. Yet again, I think a lot of people don't quite know where it's going and how deep it is and how deep it's getting, but also how it is right now. It's going to shock people. Yeah, dude, Johan, I love that take. I can find very few collections to compare it to art-wise and like kind of provenance-wise. Like anything that's done similar, it's just about the best-looking collection over there now. It's up there. They killed it. What is CWH? Yeah, agents is really special opportunity now, and I got to make sure people are in it and not missing it before it's too late. Also, it's a new forever thing, so early opportunity right now. Still very early opportunity. Kind of like NFTs are a forever thing, and there'll be cycles. AI agents forever thing. There will be cycles, but also it will maintain a certain level of it's just a thing from here on out. I'll still do more brainstorming as far as like kind of like potential utility we'll see in them, but man, we're going to see some wild shit. Wild shit. Game-changing shit. Man, very fucking excited. Perfect. Okay, OpenSea. Oh, here. I want to play this. These fucking drones. So cool.
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, I got to be honest here. When this story first came out a few weeks ago, as a resident of New Jersey, as a journalist, I didn't pay it much credence. I thought it would turn out to be a bunch of pranksters, and this would all be over by now. The experience I had last night, however, changed the way I feel about this story completely. What I saw was more sophisticated than I ever imagined. Take a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 lights, 6 lights.
I didn't believe what I was seeing, but what was I seeing? We're here in central Jersey. We've been looking for the past hour. I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones. In fact, there's one over my shoulder right there. One after another, these drones appeared in the night sky. If you look real close, they look like fixed-wing aircraft, about 8 to 10 feet wide, colorful, white blinking lights.
That is not a plane.
Definitely not an airplane, but what was it? Hours earlier, I was invited to join the Ocean County Sheriff Department. They launched their...
Somebody bought a hyena for... Let me show it real quick. Somebody bought a hyena for 0.05. People scooping up the rares, man. It's something you got to pay attention to. People grabbing these bad boys. This guy just grabbed it and relisted it at 0.06. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. What people are doing in this collection now is, it's pretty fucking telling, guys.
Own drones to see if they could intercept the mysterious aircraft New Jersey residents have been reporting in recent weeks. The department says these mystery drones evade detection because they don't give off heat like regular drones. Why do you think that is?
We don't know. It's just something that we haven't, it's not something that we've had our hands on. It's not something that we've experienced.
Something they hadn't experienced until now. One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
I see one right here. Did I see the same thing that officer saw? I'm still not sure.
It's crazy shit, man. They're looking for a dirty bomb. All right, hang on. I'm going to join Confusion Space. We got to chat.
But yeah, I'm thinking that's what it will look like to join any groups. Although it varies though. Some groups are invite only, while some you can apply to join. And then some are also membership based. Like if you have XYZ NFT, then you can apply to join.
Right.
I don't know. It might be something that you
Have liquidity. Because obviously the minimums are very high as well. So it'll probably take all my liquidity. So I think I would
will.
like it.
I think it will, because I'm guessing for some of them it might be like minimum 5,000 portfolio or something like that.
Where the girl, they know exactly what they are. They know.
Some might be even higher. Yeah. But it looks interesting. It might be a good way to get alpha.
Luna, yes, but also they're happening all over the world. So to me, there's just a terror shit comment. There's a terrorist threat. You know what I mean? All over the world.
Oh. I'm guessing they would also have like things like, for example, if you apply to join a group and you get into the group, then you have to either join some investments round. Like you can't just passively just be in the group. I don't think so. But yeah. Might be interesting to look into, just so you actually put that up your radar.
There's OpenSea, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, if you have insight, if you have alpha, that means we have alpha. So.
Check that out.
Which
it's coming.
project is that again?
Echo.
The Kobe's one, right?
Yeah, the Kobe's one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's fucking coming.
Kobe's one. Mostly you might want to do that too. I don't know if you have that kind of. You definitely have that kind of.
Be quiet, man. I want to talk.
Get into Echo. You know, join some groups. Early stage, seed investment type thing.
Kick him,
That
Confusion.
Be, you know,
boot his ass.
Ali.
Ooh, let's peek at that. But yeah, we know exactly what those agents are. We know exactly what the fuck they are.
Yo, what did you say, Crucial?
I said, like, check out Echo.
Yellow eyes.
You know, maybe you might want to join a group or two. Early stage investment type thing. You know,
it's funny when
from DGen to like angel investor type.
When it starts getting, the really common looking ones, like what people start picking over. Yeah, maybe it's the yellow eyes now.
Is that Kobe? It says it's a way to raise funds via retail.
By the way, keep an eye on the floor. People are dropping some really nice shit really cheap here. I think Whirly Girl told me a cow or a hyena went this morning for just over floor, like really cheap. That shit's gonna happen still.
I've gotten, like, offered to do rounds for things, but I don't like locking my liquidity.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, if it was something like Monad, I would do it, but otherwise I probably wouldn't.
I still wouldn't do Monad because they already have so much money and so many investors. I'm not trying to get wrecked by.
Ooh, frogs at 0.04. Come on.
I'll be right back. Getting the call.
Hyena's 0.06. Cows, you got to get that price up, man.
Who does the quant? He called these Fukuhedrons.
What's up? Good morning, man.
Hey, what's up?
They're so good looking.
Yeah. How many did you mint?
I minted 2, and then I bought 2 rare ones on secondary, just when I was so damn sure of what was happening.
That's smart. I minted them. I minted 2, right? And then I couldn't stay awake last night for the first time in ages. I just fell asleep. I woke up this morning. I was like, "What? How is it this price?" Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's just feeling the energy of the space and knowing people are ready for a mint and they were priced right. 0.0 0.019 was not crazy. When they were minting out slow, I was a little unsure. I'm like, okay, maybe it just doesn't play out. Maybe it's a little too early here still. Maybe it's just not time for mint season. But dude, when like you sent me, people picking over rares, when I saw the amount of rares that were being scooped up, and when I saw like volume picking up buying the floor, I'm like, because they were cheaper than mint, I'm like, oh no, it's game on. And it was that moment. Floor is like 0.0017 something, like under mint. But when I saw that, I'm like, oh, dude, okay. So my prediction was they get to 0.01 pretty easily. And I'm glad that played out. But when I saw that energy, I'm like, okay, well, if they go to 0.01, those frogs and those cows are selling for 0.01 right now. I'm like, I probably got to grab them, because when that floor goes to 0.01, these things are going to be hot. And boom, here we are.
That's smart. So do you think this will last more than a day? Like,
major yes. Like,
wow.
My problem with it right now, we just saw a robot sell right now for 0.175.
Oh my god, I just saw that.
Yep. Okay, the problem I have, it's a good problem to have, by the way. I can't find a collection to compare it to at all. I can't find one. As in, the art's phenomenal. And I love the art on Bitcoin. I love the, very, either lo-fi or just super trashy, degen-y kind of art. I love it. But there's not a lot of great PFPs on Bitcoin that have like very unique art and very good art, and this does both. And I've not found, we don't have many great examples of an ETH project coming over and having a very successful launch too, or successful mint. I can't find any collection to compare this to get price targets. None. And I think the art is so good it stands on its own. What's that?
It reminds me of Nakamigos, actually.
Yes.
Because I remember I just bought one really in the bear market. It was that, I think people floored them for like 0.01. And at the time, I actually didn't have a lot of money. So even 0.01 was actually a lot for me, but I bought one. And I remember my friend Benye bought loads, and like loads of people in Seek, this alpha group we were in, maybe even B, who's in the audience, probably did as well, because we were all in this alpha group called Seek. It's really good. Or it's not as active now, but it was really good then. And then when they revealed, they started going crazy, and I had like a crocodile, and then the floor for that was like 0.3, and then it went higher, and I saw it probably early. I saw it for like 0.6 or something, but still a good game from 0.01. And yeah, and then some of the really rare traits were going for like 3 ETH, and it just reminds me exactly of that. So that's why yesterday I was like, I took a bet on Nakamigos. That was fine. Let me just take a bet on their Ordinals project, and then I minted one, and then I was watching it. It was like 90% minted. Then I saw your stream, and you guys were like really excited by it. So then I was like, okay, I'll just mint one more, and then I went to sleep. So.
Well, I'm glad you minted, dude. They're like an easy winner. Priced at 0.39 ETH right now. And you have a lot of people from ETH that probably are in Ordinals for the first time ever right now. And I think they're probably feeling it. I think they're probably excited. I think they've been ready to get over in this ecosystem. And God, can't afford the Quantum Cat, can't afford the Node Monk. But here's an ecosystem I know. And in ETH terms, this is nothing. Dude. I mean, I think in the very short term, these are, I think, easily to get to 0.03. I wonder if they can get to 0.05 in the short term in the next, week or two. But my prediction is much higher for them, dude. I definitely see 0.1, 0.15 for them because they're so unique. I don't think they feel like a derivative. I think they feel like an original collection. Now from a project that is crushing it with collectibles. Like crushing it with the Nakamigos are great. Cloaks are great. And this drop changed my mind on all of them. I didn't hate any of them. But all of a sudden, I'm like, dude, they're a fucking collectible machine. Unique looking shit. No promise of utility. It's just pure provenance. And
better than Nakamigos, to be honest.
Yes. Infinitely better. They're fucking
Why
amazing.
didn't I notice that earlier? I should have just minted like 10.
They're so good looking. Again, until I can find something to compare them to, I'm not going to compare them to just a normal derivative. And I can't compare them to just a normal original mint either because they have an established team. They got that team with history. I don't think they will be priced like a throwaway derivative at all. I think they're special. I think I was making a prediction as far as where do they settle as far as like like what bubble are they in or circle? Are they in that elite circle like Node Monks and Puppets and Quantum Cats and OMB? It's too early, and I would say probably no matter what, no. But that next ring down, dude, of like Pizza Ninjas and what else did I have up there? It's like Pizza Ninjas, Bitcoin Frogs, you know, like that next level. I'm like, to me, they almost feel instantly like they're in that level, and maybe start competing with those prices in the short term, 0.03-ish. So, and Ninjas are 0.1. It's just smaller collection, but 0.03 to 0.05 makes a lot of sense in the short term for me. Rare's going for so much more like they are. And my big price predictions are always in the peak euphoric part of the market. But when we get there, 0.1, 0.15, to me, just going by right now, feels kind of easy. It's wild. It's a great collection, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna sell. I'm probably a seller soon. We'll probably sell one soon, and then it'll pump like 10x after sold. That normally happens. So.
It's going to. It is. It's gonna. It will. It will for sure. I'm so sure of it. It will. 10x from here puts it at. Well, okay. I'm sorry. No, 10x from here puts it at what, 0.1 now? Yeah, no 10x now, but it is definitely coming. Listing doesn't look bad. In ordinals, we used to see really often, like almost every collection, like 20+% would be listed. So I think it looks great seeing that 1,000 or 1,100 listed. Looks pretty solid for ordinals. So it's got a lot going for it, man.
Yeah. And you can see a lot of cope on the timeline. Like, why is it doing so well?
Huh.
So that's also good.
Dude, funny enough, I haven't seen that, and I haven't looked in the past like hour or so. What was great is I saw kind of nothing but either like surprise or like just praise for it, which was awesome. That was, well received kind of all around. I got to find the cope post because that's fucking awesome. By the way, do they have an official account?
It's like confusion. They're like confused why, because Nakamigos is only like 0.2, but 0.2 is still pretty impressive. Like ETH, right? So, I think people don't realize Nakamigos actually cook quite a lot on meme coins, so they actually do have money.
Oh shit!
It's not like they're just gonna sweep Nakamigos. They're probably waiting for something like this, I guess.
Yeah. Where's your best opportunity? And it's still this ecosystem's untested. Like that. That's also why the predictions for me are so high. We got to feel the ceiling on a lot of these collections on ETH. We got to feel how high they go. We got to feel how quick they pull back in the bear market, and we never felt it in ordinals. They were born basically in a bear. I think 23 was a bear, kind of. We never saw how high they go, and in fact, it's more like the opposite. We saw in not peak NFT market, not peak NFT run. We saw Node Monks hit 0.9. We saw Bitcoin Frogs hit 0.5. Like we saw that kind of potential in a not NFT bull market. Like wild. Now people can speculate away on this shit now. They just speculate, push these to astronomical prices because nobody knows where their ceiling is. So fucking ordinal bubble is going to inflate to a ridiculous degree. Don't sell, dude. Don't sell it.
But you have these crazy people buying the rares.
Yeah.
Like 0.175? Oh my god. Like, who is doing that?
Dude, I mean, you know what it is? Part of what that is I think a lot of people, and this is just a guess for some people, but I think there's a lot of people who have never held a full Bitcoin. And I think what you can get yourself to believe can probably make you make some moves that are maybe like not super rational. And I'm not saying that's what this is, but I've never held a full Bitcoin. And when I look at this collection, I make my price predictions, and I'm like, I think when things get crazy, the rare stuff sells for 1 Bitcoin. It's just getting that in your head, I think, can make you make a move like this. And I won't be shocked if it plays out like that. Maybe not the robot, but like the ducks in the collection. It's like 9 of them. They look amazing. I could see those going 1 Bitcoin plus, and I think that's going to drive some silly sales here.
The ducks are at 0.88. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. And dude, this collection also, I think, did something kind of cool. Is in it's kind of getting its own identity. Like I was mentioning earlier, a lot of collections come out and there might be a trait that really stands out, and it kind of becomes like something you identify with a collection. I really like the ducks, and I really like the cows. Like these really cute, great looking art. Well composed types. Characters or traits in here. I don't know. To me, those are going to kind of represent this collection. And so they give it some personality.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The ducks are
I feel
really
like
cool.
people are buying here because they want to try and flip it for like 0.025 or 0.03. Because I'm hearing predictions that they're going to try and push it to 0.025 at least today. I don't know if that's true.
Where do you hear stuff like that?
Okay, so this guy is just some random. So this guy I know, he occasionally he'll be like, "Have you seen this mint?" And if I try not to fade him because the first one he sent me was Bitcoin puppets, but obviously loads of people knew about that one. But then recently he sent me that one on Ape Chain. The first one that went to like crazy prices, and it was like almost free to mint, and I didn't mint. The monkey.
Okay, yeah. Was
Yeah,
it the Jimmy collection? Was it that, or was it actually Monkey was in the name?
The monkey. Yeah, it was like 348 when he sent it to me. Okay. He's like, "These look nice. You should get one." I couldn't be bothered. Then I saw them at 2008, and then this is the. Then he sent me another one after that. That didn't do so well. But then he sent me this one, and you sent me. I think you or three people sent me this. I think you, him, and someone else who's pretty good at NFTs. So then I was like, okay, I better not pay attention. But yeah. he's the guy who said his friends, his puppet friends, I guess, think, I don't know who they are, but they think it's going to go higher. So he's like, don't list yet. But who knows? Maybe people floor them later. I doubt it, right? But
yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just one of these that I see and I feel, and I'm with him. 0.025, 0.03 in the short term makes a lot of sense. Like, I expect it to get there at this point. Like, expect it. It's just fucking, it's a fucking beautiful thing to see, and it's just such a good looking collection. Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble parting with him. I want to make back what I put in, and so I will have to let go something, but huge fucking potential with this collection. I already hear people speculating away on, are they gonna drop a rune? Do you think? Like, that'd be cool.
Oh, that's a good catalyst. They should start doing threads about that, so
yeah,
they can pump the floor, then I can sell.
There we go. Hell, we can start writing about it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think. There's something else about this collection that I liked or stood out or whatever. But again, it on its own as a standalone, it's cool. What do you think about the art, just in general?
Yeah, it's good. I liked it. It's a good PFP.
Yeah, like instantly recognizable, really clean. Like really, you just know what it is at a glance now. Man, yeah, I'm struggling with these, man. I'm struggling. I'm struggling because it doesn't make sense, and at the same time it does, but there's something about it that just feels like I can't quantify it yet, and that's super fucking bullish. By the way, I don't think I've asked you, not to derail this, and I won't do it for long, but what do you think the drones are?
The what?
The drones that are fucking everywhere?
What are those?
Come on. For real? I'm not talking NFTs.
I actually don't watch the news, so I have no idea.
Like none? Like no idea?
No idea.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, well, this is a rabbit hole. Okay, I'll just say it and then we don't have to stay on it. There's like fucking drones that are showing up in the sky like in the dozens in New Jersey over here in the States. Have been doing this for like weeks. And like dozens. It's super weird. And then they're showing up over airports and nuke facilities and shit. And they're also showing up in other countries, like in Australia and New Zealand and Japan and Iran. They're like everywhere. And it's like a lot of them. And they're weird. Oh. They don't behave like in a normal way. In fact, like some people are saying they morph what they look like their shape. But they were built to look like, some of them were built to look like an airplane. Like if you are just seeing something in the sky and you quick glance, you think it's an airplane because it looks just like it. It's small, but because when you look at it, it probably looks like it's way high in the air, and it looks like the right size. And there's some that look like helicopters, and there's some that are huge. They're like the size of a car. And it's like, again, it's everywhere. It's weird. So everybody's speculating. Like, it's literally got us to, like, alien talk. People think it's, like, UFOs that are morphing into, things that look like what we're used to. So that's the story. And I thought I heard they're in the UK, and, again, they're happening all over.
You know what? I haven't heard of it in the UK, but maybe. I have, yeah. To us, I haven't heard about it.
Man, yeah, you should do a little search, or not, because it's like it is a rabbit hole, and it's like it's something. I guess what's got people really talking is here in the States, the government's saying it's not us, it's not ours. We don't know whose they are, what they are, but they're not a threat. But we don't know anything about them. And then there were other like congressmen come out and saying they're Iran's drones, but again they're not a threat. And then I don't know, it's just weird shit.
That's crazy.
I love it. I love that stuff, man. I hope it's alien shit. I think it's worse than that, though. I think it's bad. I think they're scanning. I think they're trying to find a dirty bomb or something. To be honest,
they're trying to find what?
Like a dirty bomb, like a mini nuke, or like some kind of weapon is what I think they're. Like, it's the only thing to me that makes sense. Why are they saying nothing when it's very unusual? Like we're talking dozens of them.
It's weird that it's happening before Trump goes in power. That's what I'd say.
Very. Yeah.
It's like Kamala's doing and Biden's doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't trust them. I don't like the Democrats that much.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, all we know for sure is they know what it is and they're playing dumb. So, but yeah. Anyway, I was so curious to hear your thought. I'm shocked you didn't know or hadn't heard.
Yeah, no, I literally hadn't heard.
Did you see the dude who minted, I don't know if he minted or he bought on secondary, but 153 Fukuhedrons? There's a tweet going around. It's got 153, bought it in total for 0.29 Bitcoin. Bag is worth, and this is earlier, but bag was worth 1.9 Bitcoin.
We should have done that.
Yes.
We should have at least got 10, but like I don't even have that much Bitcoin in my wallet, so I probably couldn't even buy 10 because I don't sell much. So
yep.
I've got loads of runes which I probably should have sold, but
in hindsight, right?
Udi's supporting it as well. He's saying do not FUD it.
Wait, who's saying this?
Udi Wertheimer.
Was that today or yesterday?
Today, right now.
Fuck yeah! Hang on, let's pull this man up. That guy's fucking. So. He gets it, dude. He gets.
Yeah, because you shouldn't be FUDding it because you're bringing new people into Ordinals. So.
Yep, I love it too. He always feels so purposeful too. Like every NFT collection on Ethereum should inscribe a spinoff on Bitcoin. I just like if I were guessing, it's him saying, "Let's bring that liquidity over." It's just to get them over here. He's very calculated with what he does, and he's like a master at it. And he's right about his predictions. He's the guy that says, he's the guy who got me realizing that quantum cats will be 2 Bitcoin or more. He's right. He's absolutely right. As sure as I was about the Fukuhedron mint, like doing well, getting to 0.01, now getting them higher. That sure that quantum cats and node monks and puppets and will be very that sure that they get to 1, or honestly, I think 1's a given. I think they get to 2+ floor, and I'm as sure about it as anything. And that comes from Udi. He says even 5+. He's like, you guys just don't get it, and he's right. I think he's fucking right.
So he's saying I'm not selling, so he's clearly bought. We need to find his wallet so we can track it.
Ooh, I wonder if anybody knows, dude. That's a great point. I hope
it's probably not too hard. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not easy to find, but probably take some time. Oh my god, there's this whale that keeps selling Fartcoin. I had to sell most of my position earlier because he sold like 1.5 mil, then he sold another 1.6 mil. Now he's selling another 1.5 mil again. So I had to sell it, but I started buying back a little bit, but then he just started selling again.
Dude,
which is insane.
That coin's
spicy. If you
spicy.
look at the candle, it's so scary, but like, but yeah, I've just started buying back again.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go lower though because he's just opened another DCA.
Yeah,
I
damn.
wonder who this whale is. It's crazy.
On Fartcoin. Yeah. What do you think's the next hot agent? Where do you see that the trend kind of shifting?
I don't know. I think AIXBT is probably undervalued because it's such a big KOL. I think agent platforms, so Cerebro. So AIXBT Shield Cerebro today saying it's undervalued because their AI. He's saying it should be valued near AI 16Z because it's building it on Python, and Python's the most popular programming language.
He's saying that about Cerebro?
Yeah, because Rarity is coming.
I didn't know he's got a like a platform.
Yeah, it's not launched, but that's coming.
Whoa.
So AI 16Z is on Typeform, Cerebro's on Python, and then there's a new one, Arc, which is on Rust.
Yes, I got into that one. That one's spicy.
Yeah, Rust looks really good too. I think those three are the best. I think you should probably have. I don't have AI 16Z, even though you know you clearly were right about it. I probably should have bought it, but
these others are the beta play, right?
Yeah, and I think Fartcoin is, despite this whale selling, I don't know when he's going to finish selling, but I do think Fartcoin is like, it reminds me of Whiff. I do think it's like that sort of coin that can just go parabolic once, but it's going to be painful to hold while like whales like this are just selling.
Yep, that's tuck it away, just forget about it, just forget it exists if you can for a minute.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of okay selling most of it, and then once it's in an uptrend again, I'll probably just buy. Hopefully, don't miss an entry because, yeah.
Fart NFTs you've been bullish on for a minute, or at the very least talking about them since the beginning, and those cooked yesterday, dude. Did they get to almost four sold?
Yeah, I should have sold, but I only have one now, so I just thought I'd hold it in case it goes crazy.
Yeah. They will. They definitely will, dude. Like the big NFT, the big meme coin NFTs seem to settle around 4. Like last I saw, what is it? The Reborn, I think, was still like kind of settled at 4, and there was one other that was right around 4. So I feel like this is going to do exactly that too.
Yeah, exactly. So because the reason I like Farcoin is I don't know if you've seen the liquidity, but they have 10 million of liquidity in that coin even with all the selling.
Wow.
Which is way higher than Magic Eden.
Huh.
So I don't know if that's always like a good indicator, but it's just something I noticed. Like, why does it have 10 million of liquidity? So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, that is. I'm looking at NFT XBT. Just wondered if that starts picking up on the NFT meta.
Has it started working?
I think so. Let me check. You know what? I kind of assumed it was already working, but maybe not. No, maybe not. But yeah, it's probably. Yeah, no, it's not. So that's probably a good bet here at 6 mil, 7 mil, before it's actually like up and running.
Yeah.
Man, the AI shit's exciting. You see Franklin Templeton tweeted about AI agents yesterday?
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Man.
Or was it a top signal? I couldn't tell. Probably not.
No, yeah, you know my thoughts on the agent stuff, man. So much further to go. Like a fucking insane numbers coming.
Yeah, it's a shame for animal memes because they're all getting annihilated. But Pudgy, by bringing it back, apparently Pudgy's launching tomorrow on the full moon.
No shit. The Pengu token?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Where'd you hear that?
Oh, I just saw it on the timeline. I don't know if it's true.
Okay.
Just someone posted it. Let me see if I can find. Oh, here we go.
Well, it's funny because Joe, on the afternoon show was saying he made a prediction that today. So yesterday it was like on Saturday we're getting some kind of announcement or the drop or something. I think it was an announcement, and that he's predicting drop on Christmas, which would be interesting. But I'm like, dude, the interesting thing about Pudgy's doing something today is their last few big announcements. Whether it was like launching Igloo Inc. I remember that one specifically, but announcing Igloo Inc. And they had another big announcement after that. They announce on Saturdays, which is really bizarre. So maybe like just the weekend, at least I noticed. I'm like, normally you don't announce shit then because it's buried, but they always do it on the weekend, it seems. So
yeah, so I've heard they have a private party for big holders on Monday. So yeah, it makes sense to be today, tomorrow, Monday, kind of one of those days.
Why? Oh my God! Imagine that liquidity coming in that soon.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fuck, makes me want to consider positions. Makes me want to stay in Fukuhedrons now. Unless we think people dumping to get into Pengu. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't feel like Nakamigos would be that bothered, but potentially, probably. But sometimes I feel like there's so much going on that people aren't bothered about. Like there'll be all the AI people won't even care about Pengu. So, you know, like there's just different segments that don't care. Like Milady's cult was supposed to be is massive, and I heard hardly anyone talk about it, but it still went to like 800 mil. So
What coin is that?
Cult by Milady's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No one's talking about it, but it's doing really well. So
Yep. No, it's a good point.
Yeah.
How's Emmy
obviously
doing?
Pengu's way bigger, but even then.
Yeah. No, it's gonna cook. It's gonna be, man. Pengu's gonna be really good for this ecosystem. Yeah, shit, dude. OpenSea. Yeah, token's coming, dude. It's coming. Do you think you'll get a decent airdrop?
For Fukuhedron to buy a little pudgy, but it's kind of stupid to do that, right? Because it's so high in price.
Yeah, what are they at? I know Joe grabbed one.
3.5 or something,
wow.
something crazy.
Tyler made a good tweet. He's like, "What do you think the market does if, like, penguins and pudgies don't dump after the drop?"
I don't think they will dump too much. They'll definitely dump, but not too much.
Yeah.
Like,
wow. I kind of hope, by the way, that OpenSea doesn't, like, this will suck for some people, but I hope their drop has nothing to do with Genesis.
Oh, I heard it is. It's not for the actual drop, but it's for the farming. Apparently, it helps with the farming points. Okay. So I guess it does help. Apparently, that's like low key confirmed.
Okay. And do you think they stack?
Any, yeah. Probably. I actually don't have any, but.
There's 94,000, almost 95,000 of them. I would hope you just need one, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be it. Dude, OpenSea's got such an opportunity here to just come back and be the place. It feels like, for no good reason, but it feels like they're going to do it, especially if they make this a massive airdrop. Like, blow Magic Eden away would be fucking wild.
Yeah, for real.
There's a chance, you think?
Yeah. Did you sell your Magic Eden?
Did what?
Did you sell your Magic Eden?
In Fantasyland, I sold part.
Okay.
Yeah, part, like maybe a third, maybe 40%.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it anymore. I had to sell it into Farcoin.
Oh man, yeah, I get it. What? I'm gonna peek at it real quick. Still around $4. Oh wow, dude, I'm kind of shocked. I am. I really thought they'd have some announcements.
Yeah, they missed a trick because an announcement would have just sent it to like 5 or 6. So
yeah, fuck. And I wonder if they've got anything to announce at this point. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Shit, I wonder if I should also just do that. I swapped for Sol, and I got a big bag of Naval, and what else? Bought some nothing. I'm so, I already did my Naval spiel already today, but I'm so bullish on that, dude. Especially when I saw somebody tweet, actually, I think it was Farmer Joe, and he's like, when there's consensus, you don't have an edge. Like, that's not where you make your money. You do it when it's not being talked about, and when it's not, when it's, controversial, or either way, if it's controversial or nobody's talking about it, I'm like, it was just a good reminder for me in Naval, and I'm excited about that one. So, did I tell you? Yeah. I think I told you, but I got bored coming on the show on Wednesday.
Oh wow!
Yeah, can't wait.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, he's cool. Yep. What else is going on?
I think there's the Milady's mint coming up.
Like an NFT?
It's like burger something. Let me see.
Huh.
That's what I'm looking at today. Hold on, I'll show you. I've just pinned it to the top.
Dude, I want him a lady.
Yeah, it's a good buy, or Remilio.
All right, hang on. My browser's being an asshole. What the fuck? There we go. Oh shit. Burgers.
Yeah, this is like some Milady community mint. Looks good.
Dude, okay, I've seen this account. I didn't make any kind of connection. Huh. Oh, it's a meme coin.
Yeah, it's like a 404 or something.
Oh shit. Oh
properly,
my
but,
god, it's 404 season.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love it. God damn, this is a fun cycle. Do you think this cycle will, maybe specifically NFTs, do you think we beat last cycle? Like 22, 23? Or 21, 22?
I don't know. Potentially, if the NFTs with meme coins, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I like Pudgies. Pudgies could go to like, insane prices if they, continue executing.
God damn it, dude. I feel like this is wrong, but I feel like I don't have enough exposure to enough things at the right prices, at the right size. Which is dumb because ultimately it's mint season is where you win. I mean, at this point.
Yeah, it's like you saw with these Node Monkey things. So
oh, dude, that's a great reminder. Yes, I kind of needed to hear that. You know what I mean? That's the perfect example. It is Fukuhedrons. You can make thousands in an evening.
Exactly. Yeah. So you shouldn't worry about it. Honestly, you can't hit everything. So
yeah, pulling back a little, 0.0129. I'm not gonna be shocked to see him dip to 0.008, 0.009. Yeah, I won't be shocked to see that. Wait, are my numbers right? 0.0. Yeah. I won't be shocked to see him pull back to there.
Yeah.
I think maybe at the extreme 0.006 or 7. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see the chart. Yeah, the chart's got a lot of FOMO on it, so you can see a pullback. Yeah.
Where are you looking?
On Magic Eden on the chart.
Just like price. Okay.
It looks like yeah, they can have a pullback.
And I wonder if it just gets gobbled up quick. Again, they just feel different. They feel different.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking on 10 minutes, on 1 hour. What is getting volume? Fukuhedrons, Based Angels. Everything has a day. So I don't know, like, let's see what happens. I only have like one now, so I'll probably just, if it gets to 0.02 or something, I'll probably just sell or near 0.02. But there's loads of volume on it, so I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody in my chat, because I'm still live on my stream, JY saying fumbled their bag, sold at 0.003, which is still a win. It's still a fucking win. By the way, guys, I like just a reminder, if we're seeing the same thing, if you're kind of feeling that energy, like, don't disconnect. Like, stay watching the collection because people are going to fat finger. People are going to list something rare way too cheap. I wouldn't be shocked to see somebody fuck up and list a duck at like 0.01, 0.02, which is expensive, but I would not be shocked to see something very good get listed very cheap, instant flip kind of thing. So be on top of it still. This is definitely in that early window where that happens. Definitely happens. Has already happened a few times, but it will still happen a few times. So good time to be watching still. And think of it like this. The profits in this collection already, I mean, we're talking thousands, so it's probably worth your day just watching for that chance of that one because you hit it and you potentially have made, part of your month's salary.
It's insane. It's insane. Anyways, man, I've got to go, but like maybe we'll do something later if you're like free. Yeah.
Yep, I'm around. Good chatting with you like always, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Good shit, John. Dude, nice job. GG's, sir. That is Fucking excellent. Yeah, I hope everybody was able to mint, and if not, play secondary and get some wins here. And you heard my predictions. I think it all goes a lot higher. A lot higher. Even with a little pullback right now, little one. If it pulls back more, it might. Probably will. I don't expect it to last. I think this is a really great collection. Really great collection. Bag creeps on Bitcoin, right? Let me peek at that. I would keep on top of that collection, guys. I would. I think are creeps Bitcoin or is that ETH? I can picture in my head. No, maybe it's ETH. I don't remember. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap here. Yeah, maybe I'll jump on a Spaces with Confusion later. Maybe you guys hop up and we chat. We still do need our own. We need our own spaces. We do. At some point. There we go. There's creeps. Okay, good shit. Yeah, creeps must have something coming, huh? I dig it. I dig it. All right, guys. Hope your day is amazing. GG's on your wins. Lots more to come. Lots more to come. Exciting shit. I will catch you all soon. Peace.